Man, YouTube, you just fucking pissed me off with that fucking last comment. You see, YouTube, pretty much every reservation I've been to, it's pretty much like a ghetto. Yes, it has all the typical white fucking community aspects. You know, there's your hierarchies. There's yours who think you're better than everyone because, you don't do drugs. You don't take from people who can't afford to be taken from. All that BS. But the difference between small white town sections, got your uppers, your middles, and your lowers, and then there's your everyone else in between. But you see, the reservation, it doesn't have sections like that. Yes, some tribes are huge. Some tribes will have three tribes in it. What I mean by that is three locations for tribal members to live. Like my tribe has three locations. It's big enough to have, small enough community to, have all kinds of things on it. But take, for instance, like my grandma's tribe, they had that $1 million season, junkies, yes. Most of them ended their lives. Others that weren't junkies ended their lives. Ones that, was hoping for something, pretty much none, especially this tribe that I'm talking about. Nobody there ever tried doing something with their lives, making them better. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do pay bills. Yeah, they do work. They do stuff as a community. But what I'm getting at is that the female in this other video was talking about how to deal with gangsters, how to date them. What I'm getting at, the age she is in her age group, she's not really talking to people 21 and older. A lot of gangsters, they don't survive to make it to the age of 21. See, I wasn't trying to be a gangster when I was growing up. Yes, that was part of, what I was growing up in. I didn't have no other fucking. My youngest uncle, he's half brother to my mom. He grew up glorifying the gang mentality world. My cousin, the oldest one, the one who passed away, from drinking, partying. I've had relatives say, "Yeah, your cousin's looking down at you right now." I was like, "I don't care if you want to say he's looking down at me. I don't care if someone else who hates him wants to say he's looking up at me. That fucker is dead. He glorified the fucking gang life too, and his dad's a fucking tribal cop." My cousin, he passed away. I did say when he was maybe 24, maybe 26. He was overweight, short guy, drank a lot. And he blamed it on his mom. You know, she died from a car accident. And he was just a fucking kid. I was a toddler, coming out of toddler stage. The thing is, you know, I mean, at some point, you know, there's gonna be that one fucking female, you know, that every MGTOW red pillar's gonna fucking dread seeing her video being on YouTube. And she's gonna be talking to minors about certain situations only grown ups should be dealing with. Well, with the way LGBT community and the lefters are being, you know, it's at this fucking particular point, you know, I mean, if you want to normalize that fucking pedophilia shit, I'll be the first fucking convert suicide bomber, and I'll go to a fucking blue state. You know, something like California where they want to be with minors. I'm not talking your 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old minors. I'm talking didn't even get their first period yet. Didn't even go in their first pube minors. I dreaded watching that fucking video, you know, that talking about how to date fucking thugs or some shit like that. Holy fuck. But yeah, my grandma's tribe, it's one of the small tribes here in the Northwest. You know, there's another smaller tribe, you know, north of that one. That smaller tribe, it's willing to take other indigenous people, you know, I mean, all you have to prove is that you were, you know, tribal member to another tribe. You know, and they'll accept you. I mean, you don't need DNA testing. You just got to provide the proof that you are at least indigenous. You know, and then they'll accept you as their tribal member, and you'll be called their tribe name. You know, like I put in my videos in Colville. You know, but the majority of the Pacific Northwest, I believe they call themselves Salish. You know, parts of Canada, parts of Oregon, possibly parts of Idaho. I'm not sure. But I don't know how this tribe got federally recognized. You know, I mean, they just got recognized, what, less than 20 years ago? Actually, maybe less than 30. I'm not sure. They might have been a tribe in the 90s, late 90s, maybe. Became recognized then. I definitely know that they were definitely recognized in the 2000s here. You know, I don't know if it's 2000, between 2000 and 2010 or 2010 and 2020. I just know they were recognized after the 90s. But yeah, I mean, I met people who switched tribes from my grandma's tribe to that newer tribe. I mean, there's two living locations on my grandma's tribe. It's just, it, man, I just don't get it. I mean, these are grown channels I'm speaking on, commenting on YouTube. I mean, if anything, you shouldn't be censoring us. You should be fixing the algorithm so that offended people don't come to our channel based on algorithm. They come to our channel because they want to seek out stupid shit to be offended by. I mean, everything's being upgraded, man. Big tech's not going to do anything about upgrading the algorithm. Alt tech will.